Oh man, studying government programs is so much fun. Man, I can't dream this up. Programs at the government company. Here's a program that just started in New York. It's for people who were excluded from getting money from another program, and it was for the unemployment. So people that weren't eligible for the other program, that's your criteria. Your criteria is you couldn't get money over here, so they have money over there, and they're given $15,000, $15,000 because you were excluded from the unemployment program, in your state. And I don't know how many states are. I see New Jersey has excluded programs, in California. So you got to look around. The most important thing to learn about this is that you have no idea who's eligible and what or whatever. I mean, so many people, particularly even members of Let's Go Help, talk about, well, I'm not eligible for this, or I wouldn't be. They self-discriminate against themselves because you can't decide ahead of time what the hell is government is doing. Who can't qualify for the Excluded Workers Fund? Okay, you have to live in New York State before March 27th and continue to live in New York State. You are not, this is a requirement. You can't be eligible for or did not receive unemployment insurance or COVID-19 income relief, okay? So you're not eligible for any program for COVID. So we have another COVID program for people not eligible for COVID program. What? And you earn less than $26,000 a year. Okay, so man, I mean, and you get $15,000. I mean, that's crazy. So this is something it's a Department of Labor in the New York State. So if you live there, if you don't, then start fishing around. And that's what it takes, because you can't go in, hey, do you have, what do they call it? A non, where's that word? Boy, you get old, you forget a lot of stuff, like excluded workers, that's it. So, because they won't call it that. So that's why when you're searching for help and programs, you say, hey, what do you got? Yeah. Well, I want to date a woman 6'7", who played, for the Knicks or something like that. No. Hey, what do you got? What's available? And that's what programs are available. You just say you need help. And that's why when you call, you get the list of all the organizations. Every state has like a dozen programs, offices that their only job is to help you with financial problems. So that's why your job is now to go step by step, office by office, inch by inch, contact each one of these offices and tell them you need help. What you got? What you got? Is there a way that you could help me? Because I'm in financial trouble. Okay, and if you're a member of Let's Go Help, I'll send you that out. What I'll do is also put a listing. I'll put a link in the description of my free site. This is www.free.letsgo.com. /free training, and I have reports there for every state that help you do this research. Okay, so if you're not a member, you still can get free help from me at that. Okay, so don't go calling the government with any preconceived notions. They don't even know what the hell they have. So why do you think you know? That's the kind of game you're playing. And then you call somebody important, they think they don't. No, that changed. Now we have excluded people who are excluded from money. We have special money for the just exclusions. Cool. Life is fun. Well, I got two websites that help people find money and help they want to get out of financial trouble or to do the things they always want to do in life. Buy a house, start a business, get an education, get out of debt, things like that. And I concentrate for 40 years now, or more probably, on finding free sources of money. These are government grants or nonprofit organizations. So I have two services that help people do this. One is called letsgohelp.com. And this is a closed Facebook group, where we help each other. And I do the research. When you ask a question, you can ask me a personal question, and you you start a discussion that you need, tell me what you need money for, and I do my research to find you the best possible sources of government programs or nonprofit organizations that will help you solve that financial problem. So that's $20 or $19.95 a month. But if you don't want to join anything, and there's a lot of people like that, I understand. I have another service for only $5.95, and this is where you could download a report of all the sources of money and help in your state for your problem. So if you have a financial problem, paying bills or debt and things like that, for $5.95, you download a report of the name, address, phone number, and video instructions of how to contact these people and how to apply for their money to solve your financial problem with debt or credit card, things like that. Then there's another report for every state on starting a business, a nonprofit, or invention, or working on your crazy idea. And then also how to get a higher paying job. This is job training money, education money, college money, things like that. And what they remember, they're just places in your state. That's where the action is. Okay, then there's for health care, dental care, prescription drugs, and even pet care. And then there's free consultants in every state, mentoring, consulting, research, legal advice, things like that. And then real estate, you want to buy a house, rent a house, you got to pay your bills for mortgage and rent, things like that. And then about a dozen or 2 dozen places in your state that give you free legal help. So all those reports are available on letsgoreports.com. So that's 2 places. Maybe I can help you there. If not, just watch the videos on YouTube, and that gives you links to go get it yourself. The biggest problem is you have to know it's there. That's what I do, and I've been doing it for 50 years, and I hope I have about 15 more.